Hi everyone, welcome to Soul Path Guided Tarot. Today we're going to do a yes or no and ask why or why not. Pick a card. You can ask any question that you may have. Before we get started, I want to just remind everybody that the January winner for the free reading that was pulled at the new moon was Christina Lehane. As always, you should check the community page around the new moon. That's when I list the winner of the 1 hour free reading. All right, so let's go ahead and get started today. We're not going to use crystals, we're going to use feathers. All right, so we have 6 choices today. So our first is this yellow and black, yellow and brown image. So here's the image, and here is the actual feather. These are all feathers that I find when I take my dogs out and about. That's number 1. So here's number 2. Here's the image. And here's the actual feather. So this is 2. Number 3. Here's the image on the card. Here's the actual feather. Number 4. Here's your image. And then the actual feather, not exactly the same, but similar. Group 5, this is your image on the card and the actual feather. And for group 6, here's your image and then the feather, not exactly the same, but similar. All right, so let's all take a moment. Let's close our eyes, take a couple of deep cleansing breaths, leave whatever energy you were carrying with you in your mind or in your heart before you sat down for this video. And let's instinctively choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. All the timestamps will be in the description box below, along with my email if you have any questions, comments, or if you're interested in booking a reading, you can reach me through my email, and we'll get started. Hi, group 1. This is your choice. This is an oriole feather. All right, and we have your card here, and we'll read that at the very end. So we're going to start with a tarot for this general read. Just take what flips out, and here we go. 2 of Earth, the Magician. Got a bunch of cards that flipped out. The Tower. And the 3 of Wands. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for you. 3 of Earth, 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so the first thing they prompt me to talk about is the Magician card. So this is Mercury energy coming in. You know, we're just, in January we had Mercury go into retrograde. This is a timeless read, so you'll get it when you get it, when you're supposed to get it. But we were in a situation where there was Mercury retrograde. So what the universe is saying is that this Magician energy is inner energy of discipline and responsibility, reminding us that we have the power that's, you know, within each and every one of us to accomplish whatever we want. And some of us say, I don't have the power, it's everybody around me. And that is a lot of energy that we've accepted along the way from others telling us that's how it is, giving our power away. And this new energy going forward, this year is about taking our power back, all right? This 2023 is about we alchemize, we change what's been happening, right? So we take our ability and our beliefs and focus on what we really want and the skills that we have. All right. Why? Because there's been in the past situations that represent the Tower, and the Tower comes into your life because there's been some kind of upheaval. You've had an epiphany. There's a big abrupt change that you weren't expecting. And sometimes it comes on as like a aha moment and you're relieved. and they're giving me full body chills. And sometimes it comes out of nowhere and it's very difficult and it kind of takes the wind out of you. So that'll be different for every one of you. But Spirit is saying that with this energy of the magician, you have the ability to really kind of make some choices, because this is the Two of Pentacles. So it's like you have to decide with this energy, and it is Jupiter energy, about making a decision to go forward with some tenacity and some strength and some courage and some openness to create a cause and effect that's very positive in your life, okay? So really positive energy coming through. And what do we get from that? Well, the number 33 represents communication, right? So it is our new way of communicating, not only to ourselves in an empowering and positive way, but to the universe, all right? So the Three of Wands is about, I'm making my choices, I'm making my plan, I'm making my path forward known, and I'm going to focus on that. And I expect that there will be new light that comes into my life, something very positive that is going to continue to grow. It's going to support me. It's going to make me feel confident in myself, because this is Aries energy, and Aries is about, first house is about the self. So it's time to focus on self for some of you, and what makes you feel good about what you do, how you show up, who you're with. And that's what this card represents, the Three of Earth, the Three of Pentacles, where we've got the energy of, I'm going to make the choices in my life, and I'm going to share my energy and my love and my life and my resources with good people, with people who have my back, with people who are concerned about my overall well-being. And I'm going to focus on staying on this path, right? Because there's been an aha, there's been something that has really kind of made me see the reality of my current circumstances and how I can make small changes with big changes in a positive shift of energy. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have? Angel, spirits, and guides. Okay, so you have a couple cards here. So the first card you have is the Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, and patience. Exactly. So big transformation here represented here in your cards, and trusting your intuition. The magician doesn't rely on outside sources for guidance. The magician connects within and trusts self. All right. That doesn't mean that you can't seek out additional information, do your due diligence and that sort of thing as you're looking to make changes. But what it means is, don't be swayed from the outside collective noise. Really kind of connect in and trust yourself, and have patience with this new process. Sometimes when we make changes in our life, we want the outcome to shift immediately, which is totally normal, but we have to realize that some of these things take time, okay, especially if they're going to last. And then you have the cosmos, creativity and vastness. And I look at this card and that's exactly what it shows, that there's so much unknown, right? There's so much possibility. The cosmos is full of infinite possibility, amazing creativity. The vastness is beyond what we can even imagine. And if we can just tap into our intuition and trust a little bit in ourselves and the universe, we can start to create a very new reality for ourselves, something that maybe we've wanted for a very long time and never thought it was possible. But this magician showing up saying, this is possible. And look at the environment that you can create with this, all right? Three of Wands, waiting for that new thing, that new opportunity, that new person, that new experience, that new way of thinking, that new way of perceiving, the new tribe that you're with, all right? It's just positive shifts for you. But you creating that yourself, not waiting for someone else to be the one to create that for you. And then you have lake, stillness. So whenever we have a situation where there's a tower moment, we need to take a moment of stillness. We need to take a moment and take it all in, let it integrate, ask the question, what was I supposed to learn from that experience? What was I supposed to gain from that experience? Sometimes it's wisdom, sometimes it's insight, sometimes it's a sense of, avoiding something that could have been even more challenging, more difficult, more painful. So it reminds me, they're showing me the Four of Swords. We're taking a moment just to kind of breathe, to regroup, right? To come out of it and say, I know that this is part of my journey of transformation, and it is for our highest and greatest good. It's for my expansion. It's for my growth. It's so that I can have so much more in my life that I don't have at this point. All right, angel spirits and guides, what else do we have? All right, you have wisdom, number 26. Experience and failure lead to wisdom. Apply wisdom to a present situation. Learn from the spirit world and its collective knowledge. So this is a really nice card to represent what we've been talking about with you, group one, all right? And how sometimes in the stillness we learn a lot, and we understand that that tower moment, while it was not anything we wanted, not anything we were asking for, certainly wasn't expecting, or maybe some of you were, there's something to be gained from that. One of the things I learned from Michael Beckwith a long time ago when I was going through my own healing journey was that if we can find whatever situation was difficult in our life, if we can find the nugget in that, if we can find that one thing that helped us in some small way or some large way, we can really kind of shift our consciousness about that experience and how it is actually, in a strange way, something that helps us move and advance into our next phase, okay, our next part of our journey. Because let's be honest, this life is one of experiences that take us forward and bring us back, that help us grow and sometimes contract. But it's all part of this process as the soul. And then you have to make equal the equator. So for some of you, this tower moment came in because there was something that was very imbalanced in your life, something that needed to be corrected. I mentioned how with the tower, it's because it's not sustaining, and you get the equator. So to bring it into a sense of balance. Now you've got the number 5 here, and 41 is 5. That means those challenges that you had to face, all right, were those to bring things back into balance for you, because there was too much taking you down a path that would continue to create challenge, pain, heartache, disappointment, all right? And then the same card at the same time, you have beginnings, east, number 3. So the east is where the sun rises. Beginnings, new starts, a new way of moving through your life or an aspect of your life. 333, it's powerful numbers about manifesting and creating your reality. All right, you are the magician. The magician is the ultimate creator, the ultimate manifester. So this is, a time when we have to be a little brave, a little courageous, because when we break out of something that maybe a pattern or a situation that we've been stuck in for a while, there's a little bit of discomfort, right? When we move into that new energy, that new space. So we have to have a little bit of bravery and courage through this, but there's a lot of beautiful energy around you to support this next phase, this new transition for you. All right, let's see, what do we have for your card? Oriole, a new creative venture is on the horizon. See it as a positive change. Yeah, so transformation, positive change, creativity, the magician, new beginnings, wisdom, a lot of growth, a lot of positive energy. You've got Jupiter in here. So this is very positive and a definite yes for you, group 1. If there's something that you liked or that resonates, please like and subscribe. Every month at the new moon, I give away a free reading that's about an hour long. If you're interested in that contest, please hit like and subscribe, and in the comment section, write I enter. As you go forward, I wish you a lot of joy and peace. Namaste. Hi, group 2. This is your choice. All right, so this is a little chickadee feather. And here's your card. We'll read what that says at the end. All right, so general read, we start with tarot. I take what flips out. Let's see what we have here. First card to come out is the 6 of Water, Faith. Okay, Scorpio energy coming through. Second card, the Empress, Venus energy. Then we have the Emperor, Aries. So nice, 2 nice major arcana, 3 and 4, synchronicity there. One more card for group 2. Yes or no, please, angels, spirits, and guides. Oh, wow. Look at that. The Hierophant. 3, 4, 5. Amazing. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Devil. Capricorn energy. Okay. So Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, Venus energy coming through. Venus rules Libra, so you can think of it that way. And then we have Scorpio energy here with the 6 of water for you, group 2. Okay. So what I'm getting okay, so this is what I'm hearing. All right, so what they're saying is that there is someone or something from your past that has been having kind of its way with your emotions, and that has kind of put you in a position where you're not feeling like you can trust what's coming. You don't trust the universe. There's a lot of situations in your life where you feel like you're stuck and you're trapped by other people and you can't get out of that energy. The Devil is a lot of times about conditioning from the outside world, meaning family or something, maybe people you work with who are really naysayers, or a person in your life that's been significant in your life, perhaps a romantic partner, where life is about limitations. Life is about what you can't have. So sometimes, we get stuck in that energy and we start to absorb it. And this is a call from Spirit to make a shift out of that energy, because look what's in front of you, all right? First, we have the Hierophant, where Spirit is asking you to trust in yourself, to, put some faith in yourself, to believe in yourself. This is ruled by Taurus. Taurus oftentimes has to do with, money and work and material possessions. So some of you might be struggling with that, and you don't believe that you're capable of more, or that you can produce more, or that you can have something else better, right? And this is Spirit saying, trust in yourself, believe in yourself, make the commitment to honor yourself and that's possible, all the unknown potentials, and then have some faith in that, okay? This is for some of you about being in committed relationships that don't support growth, don't support you embodying this newer energy, where it's one of self-empowerment, self-love. Why do we need that? Because without that, we get stuck in this energy of limitations, the conditioning of those who came before us, who maybe haven't started in their own awakening journey. So they have kind of darker, denser energy. And this energy here for you that Spirit is talking about is that of the Emperor and the Empress, the 2 most powerful creators, right? You have this beautiful energy of Venus about all those things that you desire, and having the ability, if you trust Spirit, here's, the eagle here, which always represents Spirit, but trust Spirit, trust self. She's just covered in yellow, which is all about the self-love, the self-worth, the self-approval, all right? And creating something amazing. She sits in the pool of consciousness, waking up to realizing all that she is within. And when I say she, it's just energy. It's not a person's gender, okay? And then look at this. He has the eagle here, right? Cross-legged. This represents Jupiter, right? This 4, that's like that energy of Jupiter. Possibilities, potential, right? The King of Kings, the Emperor, moving forward with determination and a knowing that the creation that they're envisioning for themselves is at hand, right? When they make that commitment to self, when they take the initiative to kind of up-level self, all right? So what does that mean? For some of you, it's about just taking some time to change the way you think about yourself. For some of you, it's about learning something more. For some of you, it's about education. For some of you, it's about partnering, spending time with, being in groups of people who represent a greater energy of potential and possibilities versus limitations and conditioning. All right, angel spirits and guides, what do we have for group 2? This also represents letting go of the past, not letting us hold us back. Then we have the well watcher, wisdom, power of the divine, number 7. So the number 7 always represents some kind of divine energy around you, surrounding you, and you have wisdom and the power of the divine. Well, that is really a beautiful card with the Hierophant, right? Along with this Empress and Emperor. So amazing synchronicities, 3, 4, 5, synchronistic major arcana, about stepping into this new energy of that self-empowerment that we talked about. Okay. Angel spirits and guides. What else for group 2, please? And then we look at that vigilance. Yeah, stone people. This is about you being vigilant. All right. The Emperor and the Empress, very vigilant. The Hierophant, very vigilant, doesn't give up, right? Stays very focused, doesn't allow this energy of limitations, of negativity, of toxicity, doesn't allow the past to overcome what's possible. We all have this amazing potential. It's just, do we believe in ourselves enough and trust? And then we have weather, natural events, number 9. What's urgent in your life? What's making you feel overwhelmed and is out of your control? Are you worried about how you survive a major change? So, this card, it's really interesting because it's like this part is the storm, the lightning, the chaos. And this side of the lighthouse, there's a slight rainbow here, illumination from the sun. Lighthouses guide us. They guide us to the way that's safe, guide us to safety, bringing us along the path where there are no rocks and stones to sink the ship, right? So this is that trust factor. And this is that reminder from spirit that the power of the divine is there to help us. We also have that within us, and that we have the ability to find that guidance. Part of that is intuitive guidance, and others is, is that divine guidance, the power of the divine. The other card that flipped out is 33, love. Your relationship with yourself and other needs reassessing. Open up to love others by unblocking negativity. Embrace love without fear. Make it unconditional. All right, so that is very much what we talked about with the devil energy that's here. All right, so more confirmation from spirit for you. Group 2. All right, angel spirits and guides. What else do we have, please? What else for group 2? Animals, companionship, number 21. Okay, so companionship, that's what we've been talking about with this devil energy. And then we have the love card. And then we have the lighthouse, about guiding you on the path of safety. So this is about you choosing the type of energy, people, companions around you that are nurturing, that are loving. Again, she is wearing all yellow. It's like this Empress energy. We have 33. This is confirmation from spirit that we really have to be around individuals, people, energies that support our growth, that support us as this amazing being that we are, the amazing soul that we are. Believe in yourself. I feel like that they're telling me that there's so much potential, amazing things for this group, but that you just don't believe it and you just don't see it. And they're pointing out the snake to me, which always represents healing and letting go of the past, emerging, right, into something different, but better, bigger, stronger. So beautiful confirmation from spirit once again. And here we have 33. So 33. Maybe it's a very important number for you. Maybe that's your age. All right. 33 threes are always about manifestation. 33 is about communication, how we communicate. How do we communicate to ourselves? Are we speaking to ourselves from this devil energy or from that of the Emperor and the Empress energy? All right. Let's see what else we have for you, group 2. Chickadee, the time is right to release old patterns. That's what we talked about with this 6 of Cups. And energies, the devil spirit. You are ready to embrace change. Yes, beautiful energy. All right, so for you, group 2, this is a yes. Just because this is here, that doesn't mean that this is a no. But what it does mean is to increase your self-awareness about this energy within your life and how you can make such huge changes with this energy surrounding you, making yourself aware of how people are in your life, the experiences, the energies that you're entwined with, so that you're aware, is this something that provides self-empowerment? Does it move me on my path in life where I feel confident and happy and self-assured? Or is it making me kind of step into that fear mode and being concerned about all that isn't going on in my life in the way I want it? All right, so that's the kind of thing you just need to be aware of. But again, this is a yes for you, group 2. If there's something that resonates, please like and subscribe. If you're interested in the free reading I give away at the new moon every month, please hit like and subscribe, and in the comments section write I enter. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hi, group 3. This is your choice. This is actually a pheasant feather, okay, that I found. And I can't remember what this one card is, so we'll see at the end, okay? All right, so general read. Take what flips out. Let's start with tarot for your yes or no. Okay, 7 of water, insight, the world, the universe in this deck, major arcana, 10 of fire, the cage, that's the 10 of wands. One more, please. All right. We've got the mother of fire, which is the queen of wands in reverse, and at the same time, you get the 9 of earth, zenith, okay? So these flipped out together, so we'll keep them like that. All right, and your bottom of the deck, 9 of water, so 9-9. Okay. All right, so for you, group 3, what I'm hearing is that, they want me to address this. We have the mother of fire, which is the queen of wands, but she's in reverse, okay? And then you have the 10 of fire. So this is, you put a lot of energy into something. You really tried to get somewhere with something. You really tried to create something, be a part of something, build something. But because there was a little bit of self-doubt, because there was a bit of uncertainty, because there was a little bit of not trusting self, universe, the people you were trying to create something with, the experience you were trying to step into, there was some doubt, okay? So when we have doubt, that doubt kind of bleeds into all aspects of our life. And part of that was, there was this situation where you had a lot of ideas or worries. These represent all the different things that can muddy the waters, confuse us, and we don't have the insight in this case to see through that, okay? Sometimes the 7 of cups is represented by projections, like there's something that we want, but we project all the possibilities that could sideline it or could destroy it or could sabotage it, right? And we don't trust ourselves, and then it doesn't come to fruition, all right? So that's the energy that's been in your energetic field. However, what you've got here is you've got these beautiful 9 of earth and 9 of water. So 9-9, beautiful synchronicity in numbers. You've got energy of new, of growth, of beginnings, of changes, of breaking out of that old cycle, right? And when we have pentacles, 9 of earth, that's a lot of doing, creating on your own, trusting self, believing in self, and then moving into achieving blessings, gifts, winning, okay? And then we have the universe coming in, which is the world card. And that just says, we've been through a difficult cycle. We've completed that cycle. Now we're moving into one of success, of growth. This is Saturn energy here. So Saturn sometimes disrupts things, shifts things for us in an uncomfortable way so that we can move into something that's better. I've said this before, the universe, when we ask for something, it either says yes, now is not the right time, or there's something better. All right, so this was there's something better. Now is not the right time, but you're moving into, right, this beautiful yes. All right, so let's see what else we have for you. Angel spirits and guides, angel spirits and guides. So you might be Pisces, you could be Virgo, right? You could be Aries. And we have the Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. Yes, the big picture. So when we have situations that we deem as a failure or disappointment or something that let us down, all right, we kind of get stuck in that, and we don't believe in ourselves and our ability to get out of that. So we've got the universe here with these beautiful nine of pentacles and 9 of water, about believing in the big picture, and that you've got angelic help that you can call upon here. All right, this is energy of trusting. And remember, the Queen of Wands was in reverse. That's when we don't trust ourselves. That's when we don't believe in our own capabilities, you know, the wisdom that we've gained in life, the potential that could be before us. And then you have new moon promise. So, you know, it's beautiful because this is coming out of this energy of the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and moving into this promise of new. You know, for some of you, this can be about a relationship, but for others of you, the new moon brings in new energy. The new moon is always energy of creation, of building. Then we hit the full moon and it starts to, you know, wane, and that is more of a rest and recuperate. But the new moon is energy of growth, of opportunity, of possibilities, of potentials. All right, angel spirits and guides. What else do we have for group 3? Chased, number 17. What are you running away from? What is making you feel overwhelmed? What are you afraid of or unwilling to face? All right, so for some of you, when we have things that don't work out, a failure in a relationship, a failure in something we are trying to build, a business, an idea, a failure in a job, maybe just a failure has how we see ourselves, okay? We run from that instead of kind of look within. What are we feeling overwhelmed by? What's happened? There's a lot of projections, a lot of choices, a lot of confusion. All right. Is there fear here? That's what Spirit's asking you to say. Take a moment and just breathe into that a little bit and ask, you know, is it real? Is it warranted? Or is it just a fear that's coming up? And then you have darkness, moon, number 7. So I see this card and, you know, her eyes are covered, right? So that always means that we have to face our emotions, our fears, the uncertainties, trust our intuition whenever we see the blindfold, the eyes covered. A reminder that there's cycles for everything in life. There's a season, there's a reason. We don't always know, we don't always understand, but sometimes we have to trust and not be afraid of the darkness, right? And I don't mean like you're in a deep, dark place and you need help. That's not what I mean. But the darkness represents the unknown. And sometimes we just have to trust ourselves and the universe about the promise to come, because we move from the darkness into the new light, the new dawn. And we do have the big picture and angelic help and face the things that we're afraid of. So a lot of this is about the conditioning we have about ourselves and how we feel about ourselves, group 3. Okay. And then you have flicker. New rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. Perfect. So that's the perfect card for you, group 3. So this is a no. If you were wanting a no, there you are, you have it. If you were wanting a yes, you can certainly move into this new energy. Spirit is showing you how. Spirit is showing you what you need to address, which is much about your belief in self, and they're giving me a left ear ring on that. And trusting that there is this new cycle that you're moving into, but a lot of it has to do with how you feel about self, all right? So again, at this point, this is a no. If something resonated, please like and subscribe. If you're interested in a free reading I give away every month at the new moon, please hit like and subscribe, and in the comment section write I enter. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hi, group 4, this is your choice. Perhaps you were drawn to this blue jay feather, or to the blue feather on the card. All right, so we'll see what that card says at the end. It's a general read, so I take what flips out. Just take what resonates. All right. 7 of Wind, many tongues. It's Aquarian energy. That's the 7 of Swords. Queen of Cups, Cancer energy coming through. 10 of Earth, so that's the 10 of Pentacles, the great work. And then we have Brother of Earth, Knight of Pentacles. Let's see what that's the bottom of the deck for you. 7 of Fire, Courage. Okay, so this is 7 of Wands. So 7-7. So that might be significant for some of you. 7 always represents energy from spirit. Okay, 7 is also about alchemizing, transmuting, changing. 2023 is the year of the 7. 7 might be your life path number. 7 might be an important number for you, but this is definitely energy of, there is beyond the veil energy there to support you. And it's interesting because what Spirit is saying is that, and this is coming through really strong and fast. All right, so with this 7 of Wind, many tongues, this is Aquarian energy, 7 of Swords. This is toxicity, negativity. This is people who circumvent you. This is people who, they're giving me the word usurper, which I never use. That's like an ancient word. But people that aren't faithful, that lie to you, that manipulate you, all right? People who come out of nowhere and try and derail things. And they don't always have that intention, but it's their personality, okay? So this is energy that's really challenging to be around. And then they're giving me the Mother of Water, Cancer energy. And with this 10 of Earth, this is a lot about how secure and stable you feel, okay? You also have the 7 of Fire over here, which is the 7 of Wands, about kind of questioning, am I doing this right? Do I want to do this? What am I doing wrong? Why isn't this working? What's not going on that's supposed to go on the way it's supposed to? A lot of confusion, wondering if you're on the right path and are you doing the right things? And then you have the Brother of Earth, which is the Knight of Earth. This is energy coming in to help you stay focused on what it is that you're trying to manifest in the 3D. Okay, so when we see Pentacles, it can be financial, it can be material possessions, it can be love and health and all of those things too. But for this group, what I'm getting is a lot about something, the material that you're trying to bring into fruition, something you're trying to bring forward, okay? And Spirit is saying this energy of the 7 of Wind has to be released, has to be mitigated, and you have to move forward with intuition, trusting your higher self, trusting yourself, and to open up your heart, because we've got this lotus flower here, which is about emerging, overcoming, right? Coming through the muck and the mud, emerging to the surface in the sun so that you can be part of this 10 of Earth, 10 of Pentacles, amazing energy of manifesting something in the material world that brings you a lot of comfort. All right, so let's see what else we have for you, group 4. All right. The Lady of the Gift, generosity, receiving, and withholding. Okay, so here we have generosity and receiving. So the Lady, the Queen of Cups, open-hearted, generous, loving, nurturing, receiving this 10 of Pentacles, greater sense of security and stability in your life. You might be Cancer, that's represented here, because that also represents the need for stability in your life, the need to be nurtured, the need to be in balanced relationships, all right? And that can be professional or romantic, but this 10 of Earth is finally achieving, receiving, having changed gears from the 7 of Wind, alchemizing that energy, continuing forward on this path, and getting a little boost from Spirit with this Knight of Pentacles, moving into this 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so increases in maybe income, raises, money coming in from family, selling property, selling something. Definitely improvement in that way. And then we have emergence, dragonfly. So this is like the queen, right? We've got emergence and she's coming out of the water, and then we have the lotus flower that I mentioned coming out. So this is a new beginning for you, emerging from this toxicity, this negative stuff, and people who are continuously letting you down, and kind of standing up for self, using yourself to empower yourself to create changes in your life where you are feeling more secure, and emerging this more independent person with a greater sense of ability to create your own reality without waiting for others to do it for you. Something that's a lot more balanced, all right? Because we see the number 20 here, which reduces to 2. And then we have number 23, trust. Trust yourself and the universe's plan for you. Do not give your trust to others. So I just said about doing this for yourself, not having to rely on others. And when one door closes, another opens. I love this. So partnership with universe, the two hands, it's the hand of the universe, the hand of the divine comes down to meet you. So I love that, to create something better for yourself, to give yourself a little bit of relief in life, a little less stress, a little bit more peace and calm, a little bit more happiness, and emerging as this more strong, empowered person. And then you have number 1, north, expansion. There you go. We talked about new, trusting in this new phase for yourself. North, that true north, what is that? It's like the ancient sailors followed the North Star. We talk about follow your true north. That's what our soul is, the path it's supposed to be on. It's why we're here. It's what we're supposed to do. When this Queen of Cups is here, when we connect in with our heart and our intuition, we're always on that path. Okay, we're always in alignment with the North Node, where we're supposed to go, versus the South Node, which is the karma and the challenges and stuff that we have to deal with. Parrot. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It is time to embrace who you really are. Absolutely. All right, and we've talked about that. This many tongues, 7 of Wands, emerging, the Lady of the Gift, the Queen of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, trusting, courage, all right, expansion. This is all beautiful energy about empowering yourself, believing in self, allowing self to grow and expand, and then move with that energy. So beautiful yes for you, group 4. If there's something that resonates, please like and subscribe. If you're interested in the free reading every month, please hit like and subscribe, and in the comment section write I enter. As you go forward, I wish you much peace and joy. Namaste. Hello, group 5. This is your choice. So this is actually a hawk feather that I found, and I don't remember what this one is, but we will see at the end. All right, so we're going to start with some tarot. General reads, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. If something was calling you from another pile, choose that. So we have the universe, which is the world in this deck, and the Queen of Pentacles. All right. It's Capricorn energy coming through. The Death card, that's Scorpio energy. The Ace of Pentacles, form. All right, and bottom of the deck, King of Cups. All right, so for you, group 5, the first thing they want to bring out is the transformation card, which is the death card. This is Scorpio energy. This is the energy of, there's a lot of spiritual growth that happens, and it comes sometimes through the form of painful experiences that you've had. A lot of things have to be released, or a lot of things have to kind of let go so that transformation can come forward. We have to recognize the losses and the hurts and kind of feel into that in a healthy way, right? Not just focus on all that's lost or all that's changed or all that's unknown, but prepare kind of for that next phase, knowing that it's going to be a phase that brings forth good things into our life, okay? And especially for you, because you've got the One of Earth, which is the Ace of Pentacles in form. So something that's going to take form in life, okay? Something that's going to manifest. And we've got the universe here, which says you've been through a cycle, okay? And it's now time to complete that cycle, to be done with that cycle, and to move in something that can take form, that is positive, that is good, all right? And so for some of you, this is going to have to do with relationships, okay? Because we have the King and Queen here. Now, this is the Queen of Pentacles. This is the King of Cups. So, you know, this is your Pisces energy, and I mentioned this is your Capricorn energy. So this could be relationship with this energy of Pisces and Capricorn. This can also be energy where you step into this going forward. This new energy that's taking form, this transformation, could be you stepping into this. This could be you partnering with, being in relationship with someone who represents. So the King of Water, the King of Cups, loyal, moral, loving, supporting, strong, intuitive, just amazing energy. And then there's this energy of independence and self-value and self-worth and self-knowing. It reminds me of the Empress, creating, empowering, self-love. This is like the dynamic duo, creating an environment where there's a lot of happiness and emotional fulfillments, right? Water's always about emotion. Earth, so we have both divine feminine energies here, about allowing and receiving and creating. So really beautiful energy for relationship or creating, bringing into form something that gives you a lot of emotional fulfillment and happiness, and yet a lot of security and stability. So that's going to be different for each and every one of you, but this transformation that was necessary is so that you can move into this. All right, so let's see what else we have for you, group 5. Queen of the Light, illumination, enlightenment, celebration. Yep, that's exactly right. So that's part of this transformation. That's why some of the loss or challenges or difficulties or pain had to be experienced and felt, so that you can be illuminated, greater enlightenment, a greater sense of understanding of what is next. I know what this was for. Maybe I don't understand every aspect of it, but I understand that there was something that needed to shift and change. I hear, I see, I understand. I am awakened. I am allowing this new energy to move through me so that I can bring something amazing into form, all right? To create something that is going to better my life, give me greater sense of emotional fulfillment, no longer being drained, all right? Being around energies. Pisces always makes me think of the need for additional boundaries. So creating boundaries so that no longer can people not, I use the word honor because, you know, we need to honor other people. We don't want to take away from their light, from their soul. We need to honor people, all right? And so people who will honor you, and you, as you build up your sense of self, your confidence in yourself, your confidence in your abilities, right? You attract those kinds of relationships and situations. And this is a lot of divine energy, with divine feminine energy, which is about creating and allowing things to be into your life that are really transformative, that will take form to provide you with a sense of security, a sense of stability. And you have Gaia, nurturing. Yeah, this is a lot about nurturing yourself. Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing. When the aces come in, the universe is trying to help us and guide us in a nurturing, loving way. Illumination and enlightenment, that's nurturing energy. 15 is a 6. That's about things that connect with the heart space, emotionally fulfilling. Okay, so transformative energy. So really positive, beautiful energy here. And then you have manifest, 48. Manifest your dreams and watch them materialize. Be willing to work on the inside to make manifestation possible. Make your intentions clear. Yeah, so this enlightenment, illumination, this is about understanding what's within us. This Queen of Pentacles, what we're made of, how we've transformed, and how we can bring it into form. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. And then you have 22, motion, air. All right, so that's the need to, with this air energy, one of earth form, that is the motion to bring in, to form, to create, so to take action, to make a plan, to take steps forward. White horses always represent freedom, freedom from anything that was keeping you from your abilities and your potential. And then you have completion, west, number 4. So again, you have spirit coming in saying you've completed a cycle and you're ready for a new cycle. You're going to manifest something and bring it into form that's going to emotionally fulfill you, that's going to give you some stability and security, that's going to help you to believe in yourself and continue to nurture all that you are capable of and all that you are. We put ourselves last a lot, and because we do that, we don't nurture ourselves and we don't open ourselves up for amazing things to happen because we never take the time and energy to nurture self, okay? To take hold of and accept the transformation and build upon it to manifest our best life. And then you have ostrich. The choice is clear for you now. Follow the wisdom and truth you feel in your heart. Yes, without question. Absolutely always be willing to trust what's inside, right? Work on the inside to make manifestation possible. That's always about your heart, all right? All right, so this is a yes for you, group 5. If there's something that resonates or that you like, please like and subscribe. And in the comment section, write I enter if you're interested in the free reading that I give away every new moon. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hi, this is for group 6 or pile 6. Perhaps you were drawn to this image or to this feather. We'll see what the card says at the end. So general read, we take what flips out and we'll start with tarot. 4 of Wind. Boy, this Queen of Pentacles keeps coming up. The Fool. Let's get one more. 5 of Fire, which is the 5 of Wands, struggle. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands, birth of light. All right, so the first thing they want me to bring to your attention is the Fool card. So this is Uranus energy that kind of says it's time for a bit of a change. I might disrupt your life a little bit. I might make things uncomfortable for you because you need to step out of your comfort zone because there's been too much time in the 5 of Fire, the 5 of Wands, where there's been a struggle. Maybe you feel like you've had to struggle with a person or a job or your career, or life in itself has been a bit of a struggle. Sometimes we're really conflicted on the inside. Sometimes we're constantly in conflict with the people around us because we're not living the life that, you know, we truly want. So there's resentment there, or anger there, or frustration there, or fear or disappointment. Sometimes we feel like everything in life is one big competition and we're always trying to fight for our little piece, our little portion of the pie. All right. So it's time to come in and make some changes. And so the Fool comes in and says, take a bit of a chance, believe in yourself, because the universe is going to disrupt things a little bit for you until you're willing to take that leap. Okay. And you've got the 4 of Wind here that says, this is the 4 of Swords. You need to recover from this 5 of Fire, this struggle. This is Jupiter energy that comes in to say there's so much more for you. When we see all these butterflies, it's about how are we going to grow from the challenges and the struggles? How are we going to reinvent ourselves? How are we going to open up to what's unknown, knowing that through these struggles and through the willingness to take a bit of a chance, we can really open ourselves up in unexpected, unknown ways, all right? And then what does that do? It makes our ability to create a life of the things that we love and that we want to experience better, right? This is Venus energy. This is energy of love, of self. This is what do we desire? How are we going to bring it to fruition? You see all these fish around her. She's in the water. And while this is an earth sign, an earth, right? This is an earth card. This is Capricorn energy. She's fully emotionally and completely fulfilled. She is connected to that heart space, and there's all this yellow in here that demonstrates there's a sense of self-worth, a sense of desiring things, and realizing that there's no reason why you're not worthy. You absolutely are. You can bring that into your life. You deserve it. And this struggle factor is one that we step into when we hear life is difficult, life throws challenges at us. That's the way life is. That's your lot in life. This is how things are in our family. And we start to absorb that. Instead, Spirit is saying you need to break out of that because this is waiting for you, this Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Three of Fire, Three of Wands, Birth of Light, which is, I expect it. I know it's coming. Things are going to improve because this is an empowered energy of creating, of doing, and of manifesting. Okay, so Birth of Light, that's like a new start, a new beginning, a new chapter, a new phase. And then you have the Desert Prince, Survival and False Promises, number 19, which is a 10. So that represents this struggle, right? Just trying to survive, just trying to make it through. False promises, people who, it's like what I just talked about, who said things are always difficult, or, you know, things will always be a challenge, or yeah, I'm going to do this for you, and then they don't. So this is kind of ending that, right? Removing yourself from that kind of energy, those kinds of situations, those kinds of people. And then you have Dreamwalker, dreams, the collective good and illusions. Look at her in all that yellow, right? This is someone stepping into very self-empowered energy, understanding that dreams that she had for herself are all possible, but we have to release this energy of the Five of Wands first. Okay, we can't be in that survival phase. Survival is nothing but a reaction to what's been happening in our life, where when we focus on our dreams and our abilities, that is an intention. So we create based on our intention versus reacting to what is done to us or happens to us, which keeps us in this Five of Wands. And then you have fog, veiled. Yes, seeing through the illusions, and you've got illusions here. Seeing through this Five of Wands, seeing through the, sometimes if we've been through things that have been, I know this is like for me, when things have been really difficult, like relationship, finances, health, all those things fall apart. You think this is all there is. I can't get out of this. I can't change this. This was all done to me. And over time, when you start to shift into this, I have to see what's out there that's unknown, and I'm afraid of it, but I have to trust that there's something better, and call in the divine, call in those that you resonate with for some help, for some clarity, for some, you know, very obvious signs and symptoms. And the fog seems to clear away a little by little. And then you go through this process of healing. And from there, you start to feel a little bit braver, a little bit more confident that you can embody this Queen of Pentacles and follow your dreams and expect the things that you're trying to manifest. Expect the things that you're trying to create come to reality. And then you have full moon completion. So that's kind of coming full circle, right? From the challenges, the struggles, the confliction, needing to heal, trusting in yourself, being a little bit brave, shifting your consciousness from that of survival to that of dreams and creator, and then seeing it all come to fruition. All right, angel, spirits, and guides, what else do we have, please? Group 6. And you have growth, number 49. Growth requires you to step out of your comfort zone. Growing pains can help you in gaining wisdom and experience. The old must be left behind before growing into the new. Yeah, and that's just confirmation about what we've been talking about. Growth is not easy. Anyone that says, oh, it's easy to change, even good change is challenging. Growth can be painful. Growth can be uncomfortable because it stretches us outside our comfort zone. It's very much this fool energy, right? It takes us, even when things are challenging and difficult and life is hard and we don't want to be in it anymore, it's the devil we know. So we get kind of familiar with that energy. And even when we see the potential of, oh my gosh, this could be amazing, to kind of step towards that and stretch ourselves and push ourselves like that can be a little difficult. All right. It's a lot of pulling up the strength from within and the courage and the confidence and the bravery from within. So that's why this Four of Swords is here, because we can all do that. You can do this. All right. Let's see what else we have for you. Group 6. Hummingbird. Oh, I love hummingbirds. Release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. Yeah. So a lot of changes that's going to bring in joy and happiness, a lightness to life, right? A greater sense of not so much struggle. Just there's a lightness to life when we can move out of survival phase into focusing on what we are intending our dreams to be. All right. And we see through those illusions and we grow and then we reap the rewards. All right. All right. So this is a yes for you, group 6. If something resonates, please like and subscribe. Every month at the new moon, I'll give away a new reading, about an hour long. If you're interested, put I enter in the comment section and like and subscribe the video. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste.